So, it's a couple days before period time. It's crunch time, really. And this is also the devil's favorite time to start messing around. Has anybody ever noticed that right before period time is usually when people start asking, "Are you pregnant?" Or, "So when are you guys gonna go ahead and start your family?" Or, "How's that whole trying to conceive thing working out for you?" It's always right before period time. And people always come up pregnant right before period time too. Yeah, think about it. The thing is that this is such a critical time because in just a couple days, you'll know whether or not you're gonna be mourning for 7 days at another lost month, or whether or not you're gonna be celebrating for 9 months. And the thing is that it shouldn't be like that. We need to get to a point where it's like, if not, God is still good. If I start my period, I'm not gonna let that stop my life. I'm going to continue living. I'm going to continue trying. I'm going to continue trusting God, knowing that He knows what He's doing. And I know it's hard. I know that a lot of the time we just want God to sit down and hold on for a minute and let us call the shots for a few minutes. I know that we want our pregnancy to come when we want it to come. We want our children to come when we want them to come. We don't want to wait on God, because sometimes God will make us wait for a long time. And when you've been waiting for a long time, those few days before your period are some of the hardest times that you go through. Sometimes they're even harder than your period, because if you're like me, you start experiencing odd symptoms that you don't normally get before your period. My period has changed so much in the past few months that it amazes me. But that is one of the devil's greatest tools, because next thing you know, you're spending the 3-4 days before your period wondering, am I pregnant? Is this a pregnancy symptom, or is this a pregnancy symptom, or is this just PMS? And then you get your hopes up. And then if it's not time, you crash and you fall. And especially for me, for a long time, well, not for a long time, but for a while, it was like when my period would come, just depression for the whole 7 days. Because it was like my world just kind of fell apart, because it was like I've been trying and trying and trying and it's not happening. And I keep having all these weird symptoms. I keep having all this stuff happen right before period time, and it messes me up during period time. And I mean, let's be honest, periods already suck. So now we've got the added stress of I'm not pregnant added on to that, added on to that. And it's like, our lives can't end when we start our periods. We have to get to the point where it's like, I'll wait on God. It's not time yet. And believe me, if it hasn't happened, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. And even if for whatever reason God let us make that decision, then think about where we'd be. Anyway, the point is that we can't let starting our periods become an even worse thing than it already is. It sucks. When you've been trying to get pregnant and you start your period that first day, it is rough. It is rough because, like I said, all of a sudden everybody gets pregnant before period time. Everybody starts asking you if you're pregnant before period time. Your body's doing all kinds of ridiculous stuff in reaction to all of the stress and in reaction to everything that's going on around you, and it just makes you want to just sit there and wonder, why why is this happening? Why even get my hopes up? But that's the thing. Even when we start our period, even when it's not happening yet, even when it's not time, we can't lose hope. We can't get to the point where we've been trying for so long and it hasn't happened for so long that we don't even believe that it's possible anymore, because it is. And it's like, this whole time, the whole time before your period and even during your period, all it is, it's a huge test, because God wants to see how we're going to react when things don't go our way. When you start your period and you're trying to conceive, that is a test, because God is sitting there like, well, how is she gonna react this time? Is she gonna continue trusting me, or is she gonna turn away? And that's why this is a critical time. Just think about Sarah. When God appeared and told Sarah and her husband that they were going to get pregnant, Sarah laughed. She had become so weary, so bitter, that she didn't even have hope anymore. She didn't even believe that it was possible. And that's what we don't want. We don't want this process to make us bitter. We want this process to make us better. We want this process to prepare us for our children and prepare us for our miracles. Sometimes God holds off that miracle because it's too big. It's too big for us where we are currently. We need time to grow. We need time to let our situation and what's going on around us, our environment, grow. And we also need to learn how to be patient and how to continue having hope even when we don't have our way. So this is an encouragement. Before period time, stop. Stop looking at symptoms. Stop questioning every 5 minutes, am I pregnant? Stop letting yourself get depressed because it's not happening. The fact of the matter is that if it's not time, it's not time. And no matter how much we pout, no matter how much we cry, that's not going to change it. So let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the process. Let's enjoy the time that we're trying to conceive, because who knows how long it's going to take. And that is entirely too long to be depressed and upset and bitter. So let's take periods back to what they used to be. A time of comfort, a time of lounging around in our onesie pajamas and watching TV and eating a bunch of chocolate and enjoying making the best out of it, at least, and not letting it get us depressed and not letting it cause us to lose our faith, lose our hope. Let's enjoy this time. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching on today. And y'all have a blessed one, okay? Have a blessed day. And just continue to trust God. He knows what he's doing. The plan that he has for us is greater than anything that we could ever imagine. And honestly, I am so excited to see how it all plays out. Amen. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you go back and look at my other vlogs, and also make sure that you go to my my blog page, because I actually sometimes, if I'm not able to post a vlog, I'll make an actual post. So you might want to read those too. I post lists and different things, different fun things to keep us busy in the time between vlogs. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and you have a blessed day.